Hello and welcome to the next tutorial in the Solink AI Alpha tutorial series. Picking up from the last tutorial where we created the wild boar AI. For purposes of this demo tutorial, I've moved the player over to the entrance of this forest area. What I want to do is show how the spawner integrates with the AI by placing or by setting up a biome for the forest area and also spawning some boars in the forest. So first thing we want to do is actually go to our Solink global component here. We're going to add a component to it. Type in query, and then we're going to grab this query terrain texture and set it to scene mode. What that does now, as you can see, it not only shows the elevation wherever you've put the mouse, but it shows you the different textures and texture influences. For instance, in this case, that's layer grass is at 0.96 influence. The dirt is 0.03. So one thing I notice in this particular area, if we get deeper into the forest area here, we get a lot of grass, sometimes dirt. And in this area we get some of the moss texture, rock texture, mostly the grass. The grass is the main one that we're interested in. So we're going to say grass texture, but we're also going to say, we're going to look at a certain elevation. Say we don't, maybe up at this part where we just start entering the forest, the elevation's at about 99. Well, let's just make it an even 100. And then if we look into the forest areas in the hill area, it goes up to about 120. So we're looking at 100 to 120, and with a grass texture, pretty good influence there. So what we want to do is go to spawner, definitions, and biomes, and we're going to add a biome. We're going to call it forest. Add a texture filter. Let's add that grass texture, layer grass. And we're not going to go all the way up to 0.5. Let's say 0.25. And we have it set to include. So basically we're saying if the terrain texture has an influence of grass at 0.25, then this is part of the biome. We could do a use elevation range here, which makes this easier. We could also do it on the spawns themselves, but in this case we're going to set it here, make it easy. So 100 to 120 is what we said the elevation would be. And we go to our spawns, and we're going to select the forest biome and add. So now we have a forest biome for spawning. The time of day, we'll just say anytime. I'm going to add spawn to that. Let's go to our AI animal prefabs. We'll drag the boar into there. We'll say population cap 10. Basically, this doesn't mean that there'll only be 10 boars in the entire map, but there'll only be 10 boars active at any particular time, which would be within the range of the player. Probability of spawning at any particular time, we're just going to go 100%. Make it a little simplified so that if it finds a valid spot in range, it'll just spawn it. It won't be a lower probability. We can also change this to a minimum scale of 0.75 to a max scale 1, so we have different sizes for our boars, so they're not all exactly the same. Here's where we could have override the elevation per spawn, but we did that in the biome itself, which simplifies things. And I believe that is all we need to do. And save that. And we go ahead and run. We should see some boars appearing in the forest area as we go through. We're going to head up there. Okay, we're already spawning some. There's two. There's one right up there. Friendly little boar. There's 8 of them total spawned so far. See if we can find some more. Oh, there's one up in that area. So now we have nice boars spawning in the forest. Very easy to do, very simple. There's another one over there. Alright, that's all there is to it. That was the tutorial. To get you an idea of how to set up your spawns once you've created your AI. And I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Thank you for watching.